What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jaden.
And it's your boy JP.
And we'd like to welcome back to another episode of
Sale Hall Sentiments.
And today we got some people that are near and dear to my heart. My organization, we got Morehouse CASA in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Would you mind introducing y'all?
Yeah, not at all. My name is Jaden Palmer-Waldron. I'm a sophomore business finance major from Philadelphia. I'm the junior co-chair for CASA.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Purnell, sophomore business marketing major from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I am also on the CASA e-board.
Yes, sir.
Guys, we appreciate y'all being here today. How y'all feeling? How you feel to be on Sale Hall Sentiments, man?
It feels good. I actually just came from a basketball game, so
How'd that turn out?
of course we win.
Okay.
Exposure. It feels very surreal to be here. Like, I love the work that y'all doing, so keep it up. Giving, perspective on the work that is behind the scenes, so.
Heavy. Well, let's get right into it. So, what would you consider are some day-to-day tasks that people would not know about CASA unless they were involved?
For sure. There's a lot of manpower, a lot of communication. I feel as though communication is one thing that's really keen when it comes to CASA. And especially, I'll give a shout out to Zay and Dylan that do the work behind Hump. Hump is definitely something that is very is really important when it comes to the experience at Morehouse. And so the brainstorming that they do weekly, especially utilizing elements, the interns, is great. And so I would definitely get a shout out to them when it comes to daily operations of CASA.
Yeah, just piggybacking off of Jaden, I don't think people understand how hectic Hump and Homecoming can be in minutes. Like, I feel like we're also like security guards as well, because like I done had crazy people and said, Skrill is my uncle. Like, just to get backstage, like crazy. That's that's ridiculous.
I say people out here printing out tickets, printing out passes, bundle shop, all this.
It's like you never know. Like you don't know whether to believe them or not. So it's like,
right. Say they part of an org. Whole time they not part of the org.
So Element don't help out with that? Like,
nah, Element definitely does. I would definitely say Element plays a key role in that. Because I feel like CASA wouldn't be what it is without Element. We definitely utilize the people that want to join CASA, and so it brings a very differing perspective that helps the daily operations of CASA as well.
And I feel like Element, like CASA really brings Element. You're a part of CASA before you're a part of CASA, if that makes sense. Like last year, by the end of the semester, I already felt like I was part of CASA because CASA does a good job with others.
CASA cares. It's truly a brand. Not CASA cares, man. For sure. What would y'all say is what's like one of the wildest ideas that's like got proposed to y'all's advisor, the rest of the team, that never happened or like we never knew about? I
know my boy Nate. My boy Nate proposed the celebrity basketball game idea. Mm-hmm. That would have been wild.
Fucking day, man.
I mean, like, having celebrities across the world come and play, I know it would have been filled, it would have been packed. So that would have been really exciting.
Yeah, definitely. I would say Zay came up to me one day. Zay was talking about doing a hump on top of the parking garage, on the roof. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, it would have been fire, but at the same time, like, it's a safety precaution. Of course, we had to consider, but I'm like, shoot, if we could do that.
Like, still.
Yeah, I say with Morehouse Motors, driving movie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Morehouse Motors.
Different levels.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a lot of ways you can leverage that space because it's a different location as opposed to Kilgore. We always have it at Kilgore and, Campus Green sometimes too, but having it on top of the parking garage,
yeah, that's different.
I also want to let the people know, like, we do try to have Hump at different locations. Mm-hmm. It can be challenging sometimes, but I think a new, like, environment is always good,
That's real.
Y'all know of anybody who, like, should have been at a Hump or should have came that y'all can say then that could be on the record, like, that people don't know about?
I don't know. We still working, just because, when I hear no, that means next opportunity for me. So it's like, just because we couldn't get you there one time, that doesn't mean that's the ending point. We're still trying to put on for the whole AUC at the end of the day. So it's like, yeah, I want to disclose that, but of course, I guess.
Is that added pressure to feel like y'all gotta hold the content in the front part of like the AUC and like keep up that part of it?
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, people know CASA like does their best and tries to put on. I feel like there's always gonna be like negative responses because we can't please everybody. You'll never be able to please everybody.
Yeah.
But the results don't lie.
That's right.
Every year we have great results. So.
Exactly. Yeah, I would definitely say it's a lot of pressure. Definitely a lot of pressure when you feel like everybody's looking at you, that, you know, it's like their experience at the end of the day, their college experience. So, but it's about how you perform under pressure. You know, are you going to fold, or are you really going to take that pressure and really create something that, you know, people would not think, you know, could happen. So,
Nah, it's heavy. And like, and honestly, like coming from like a senior coach here and being on the Orbit show, like it's kind of surreal knowing that about like 6,000 people trust you with their experience. Like the thing that they're going to tell their kids is the stuff that we're planning in this all.
Yeah.
That's actually nuts. But speaking of planning, I know I'm interested in your ideas, and I know I have my stuff. I know you have your things. But if you had an unlimited budget for like 1 year or at least one semester, what is the one dream project that you do?
Shoot. I'm putting on a fashion show with the AUC agency, bringing, you know, the top African-American, you know, artists and creators, you know, putting them in designer. You know, if we just had Pharrell, Candle in the Dark, having his clothes, having Kanye's clothes, Yeezy, you know, just having everybody drip down designer, showing off, and then at intermission we go on, of course, have some crazy artists, probably have Pharrell perform, Jay-Z perform. You know, I want to hear some classics. We've been hearing a lot of, you know, people, you know, new artists we're giving them the platform, but, you know, I would love to hear some Hove as well.
You know, it'd be hard with that.
But
An art gallery. With like Basquiat paint, you can, cause I know people. I like to take pictures with art. So like a crazy like art gala and have like a lot of creative people all around the world come out and support, show love to Morehouse. That'd be hard.
Definitely. And that's celebrity game too. Trying to have, you know, because at the end of the day, we're in a black mecca. You know, Morehouse is definitely, AUC has a lot of history. And so I feel as though we're adding to the history. We have the platform to add to the history. And so a celebrity game as well, bringing all types of, you know, individuals that look like us, you know, to come play basketball. And maybe that could be a fundraising event too.
Hey, that was my idea. Like, you already know, like, I was suggesting like a Rock Nation brunch. Basically, that like Orange can buy tables. Basically, it's Candle without the pomp and circumstance, or it's with more pomp and circumstance.
Yeah.
Like, not everyone can go to Candle. Everyone can come to CASA tables. That's not.
Quick question for y'all. For those who are interested in being involved in CASA, like, can you let people know, like, how can they be involved? How can they figure out what y'all are doing? If they want to be a part of CASA? Just real quick.
I feel like first things first, you have to show you're interested. You know, I know for me last year, I reached out early and I was able to build a bond early on to really get engaged with the e-board. So I feel like the earlier you reached out, the better. And also, like, we're cool. Like, we're cool people. Like, we never gonna like belittle nobody or anything like that. Like, you even can come to I was at the spot kicking it with Jaden Mack. I know you had to see. I was at the spot too. That spot, we were definitely a sweet spot. It's really like everybody is human. We're all here. It's bigger than CASA. It's bigger than SGA. At the end of the day, like, we are here to have that Morehouse experience. And so it's like, yeah, where you could come up to any of us and spark a conversation. I hate when people come to me and they're like, you know, this like bot conversations. Like, just talk to me regularly, bro. Yeah. Just like you're above them. Like, we're in college. We're all in college. It's like we're on the same playing field, so we're not like higher than anybody. At least for I know we don't look at each other as higher.
And like, you don't even have to be in CASA to throw out an idea. If you think you want to do something on campus and you just need a platform, like, you can just chop it up.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what I would say. Definitely just reaching out, you know, just showing up and showing face, being consistent with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's perfect. Well, I'd like to thank y'all boys for popping out today.
Thank you.
Where can we find y'all? Like, we're on social media. Where can we find y'all?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram, Jaden and PW.
Yeah, find me on Instagram as well, JRock_3.
Definitely.
Y'all can find Morehouse Casa at Morehouse Casa on Instagram.
They should be following Morehouse Casa.
Oh no, absolutely. Like if you go to this post, we'll be collab. You know, you know everybody.
Take us out, brother.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank y'all for watching this episode of Sale Hall Sentiments. And as always, see you in the
Bananas.
Peace.